God damn it, Mario, you lazy bastard, get up! Hey guys, this is GamerCow, we are playing Super Mario Galaxy, and last time we begun the new thing. This time we still need to go into Good Egg Galaxy because we can't really go anywhere else yet. We don't have more than 2 stars. So, yeah. Also, this chat now has quantities of Minogame. Read at your own risk. Yes, whatever. Nin has to say that at like everything. He missed it last time, so he has to say it now as well. Hungry Lumas! This is going to be our introduction to them, because obviously we got told about them in the last part. It was not streamed in 2015, you are incorrect, good sir. But yes, we were told about Hungry Lumas in the last part, so now we have to go ahead and actually go over them. If you see formations of rocks or shells or anything like that, do a spin in the middle of them, because you'll probably get star bits out of them. So, also if a star bit is hidden in the grass, you can sort of bring it out with the pointer as well. So you only have to go into the grass itself if it's a coin like that, because you can't pick up coins with a pointer. If a second person is present with you, then you can use them to get like coins and stuff. Not even. Can you use them to get coins? I forget if you use them to get coins, but I know you can obviously use them to get star bits and stuff and make you spin, which is incredibly disoriented, by the way. But yeah, it's something that you can do. Yes, fantasy stream indeed. I don't know. So I think the idea with this obviously is that you want to get as many star bits as you can, even more so than normal, because you actually need to use the star bits within the level. So take your time a bit, get yourself as many as you feel is necessary, slip down that bit for no apparent reason, because you can. Look at that, we're already up at 70 odd. That should be more than enough, to be honest, even if you are going to waste 1 by doing that. I never mentioned that move last time. If you do a spin and a ground pound at the same time, you know, I did mention ground pound either, I guess, but it's not really something that you can shoot them. Yes, we know, zap zap sapow, yeah. That's actually really funny, yeah, zap zap sapow. You can also shoot them at the Lumas as well, and they thank you for it, so they're very gracious creatures, these things. But, yeah, you can actually do a spin and a ground pound at the same time, and you do a sort of homing ground pound, which is really very useful actually. It takes a little bit longer to execute, but it's exceptionally good for just going about and crushing things, you know. It also actually homes in on power stars, if I remember rightly, if there's a power star like right next to a thing, so definitely very good to have. Anyway, this time we actually do need to go over here as opposed to on top of the thing we had last time. Because this dude's hungry friend, yep, we'll do that. So he goes into a pull star, we use the pull stars. Well, he goes into 4 pull stars, wow, he's an achiever. So we go up here with the pull star, and then launch over to a new island. So we're going into a place that we didn't explore last time. That's what this game does. Unlike 64 and Sunshine, well, no, Sunshine kind of didn't do it much either, but unlike Mario 64, you have sort of set objectives within this, and there aren't very many variations that you can have on that, because the layout of the level is different for every mission that you actually do. So here we are going to a different bit than where we were before, but we're not able to access the bit that we had before. It's just not. It's not something that we can do. The game sort of forces you to go in a direction. Also, you can actually use that launch star to skip stuff, but we are not going to skip stuff at the moment. These guys are rolling kind of quickly compared to the previous ones off of this, but that's okay. You can still kill them if you time yourself right. Like that. It's kind of funny because you wouldn't necessarily think that you could break stuff like this, even though I know they have a fairly obvious looking weak point, but you wouldn't necessarily think that you could break something like that, because they're kind of, you know, like the rolling mud balls and stuff in Sunshine are very similar to those, and you couldn't break those. So, you know, it's like, well, why would you be able to break these? If I'm also recording audio separately along with XSplit, then no, I am not actually, because the audio stuff tends to only happen on my laptop, whereas I'm recording this on my desktop. So yeah, I was just taking a second to try and work out what was said there. Also, Launch Star, because why not? If you don't have enough star bits for whatever reason, then you will need to go back in the level. So the Launch Star there will take you back to the first sort of island in this bit, I guess. So yeah, burst of snacky happiness, blah blah. This is a running theme within the levels that you do need to give star bit stuff. 100 star bits, you are freaking fat, dude. You're going to be fat anyway. So yeah, you get 100 star bits within the level itself, then you feed them to this guy, and that's pretty good. Look at him, he's just way too fat now, seriously. I love that sound effect, I really do. But anyway, the Hungry Lumas will transform into entire new planets. How? I don't know. Anyway, they leave behind a special coloured launch star. So if you will know that any Hungry Lumas that you come across, because they'll be used for alternate places. They won't be used for... unlike this one, they generally won't be used for areas which are compulsory. So the pink launch star is there so that you know that that's a bonus route, and if you've already gotten the star from there, you don't actually have to go there again. Also, that can happen if you wanted to. Yeah, so don't touch the spike plants, obviously. It's just sort of showing the power of the spin here, is that you can get to places which you really don't think that you have a right to get to, and you can also spin backwards with it. So whilst your normal jump will only go in one basic direction and it's kind of hard to change it again, your spin gives you a lot of mid-air control. So you can totally skip a lot of stuff within this if you really want to. Anywho, this area is where the new star is going to be. This is also an absolutely phenomenal music track, by the way. Seriously love this track. It's not my favourite out of the game, but it is definitely one of the most awesome ones. And that is where we go in. Is there anything else I want first? Not really, so let's just go inside. So now that we're in, you can see the gravity here is actually dependent on where you are standing. So if we flip up here, we can see the gravity is now switched, which is really neat. Don't get yourself squashed. I think it's instant death if you get yourself squashed, so don't do that. Now obviously you can wall jump in this game as well. That is another feature which I probably didn't say, but that's because it was in the other games and I said that the controls are basically the same sort of thing from that, so I don't think I really need to say that. And, well, you've got the power star over there. The idea behind this, you cannot actually just go ahead and grab it. You might be able to do some weird, like, triple jump thing into it or something, but... no, you could just do that instead! Okay, so the idea is that you're supposed to get the pull star bits and just use those to actually get the thing. You use the pull star bits, you get a pull star to come up, the pull star lets you get the power star, and then you do that. But apparently you can backflip into it. So yeah, speedrun tactics. Who knows? If you actually played for that, yeah, definitely, because you do have to do this star. You know, because that is now our third star. Now we can go somewhere else if we want to, because now we have 3 stars. Yes, brave explorer, we have discovered new places. Power stars, well, as we've said already, power stars give, get you out further, get you to further places from, yep, so that's that. So just quickly save that. But I think it might be a good idea just to get the last star out of here as well, just whilst we're here, because I mean, there's no rush to get to the next areas and all of that, and I might as well finish off this galaxy, at least the main stars from this galaxy whilst I can, Especially because this dude is actually a sort of recurring fight anyway, so showing this guy off now is a good thing, really. Yeah, we get to see the Bowser ships once again, and that is somewhere we will be going. So that is our third environment for this level, and this time we actually do need to get on top of the house, so it should just be one quick triple jump up there and we can just skip on by. And now we get to a completely different looking area, which wasn't really here before. Also, Toad! Look at him spin! Tell us a secret indeed. Apparently spiky things hate coconuts. Why would they hate coconuts? I have no idea, but that basically means you just spin the coconut thing around, it goes somewhere, it actually missed like every single plant thing. You spin a coconut, eventually hit the plant. I'm pretty bad at hitting plants, so yeah. You can't just pick up the coconuts, you can kick them, which I guess works as well, but you can't just pick them up. You've got to actually spin them into it to make it work. So that's why you kind of do the spin stuff. Obviously the idea is to get it to do that. Yes. The idea is basically to get it to spin into this one, so that you can get the Sling Star to go to the next place. And now it's a case once again of finding a coconut to fling at this dude, gigantic Pokeface. Yep, you do that, jump on him, he makes a launch star appear. Just quickly skip through all this. Chomp balls! Yes, chomp balls, we're just gonna skip that. Now we get to evil electric gate plant, I suppose, I don't know. It looks like an evil electric gate plant, there's like a whole thing here. I have no idea what would be good to do with that. I'm definitely not going anywhere near that, however. You see, these guys are just kind of disappearing into nothingness from there. You can also see what's around if you jump up there, which is pretty useful, actually, I've got to say. So, yeah, take advantage of stuff like that. Also, watch out for the amps, because amps are kind of annoying. Yep, they brought back amps in this game as well, from 64, which is quite good. You cannot slide up the block, Mario, that is illogical. So there's also bullet bills in this game, in case you didn't realise that, because bullet bills are kind of a mainstay in Mario too, obviously. So I don't think they were in Sunshine though, like as a thing. They were in Sunshine, but they weren't anywhere near as scary looking, because they had those derpy noses and stuff. So they weren't exactly good bullet bills in Sunshine, but still, you have to have bullet bills everywhere, so that's that. Now we finally made our way up to the fleet. Which has ominous music. You will usually find this music coming up when you get towards boss fights and stuff. So yeah, the idea with this bit, you just have to spin the things back. Don't try and spin fireballs back, that obviously won't work. There's a Toad up here, let's go save him. Gotta keep going, yes we do. Can we get up here? I think we can, yeah, easily get up here. There's, yeah, stuff up here. It's kinda cool. Can we spin the ship? No, I can't spin the ship. Sad face. I don't think there's anything else though, so let's just ignore that. You can change the camera in some places by using left and right. I didn't really say anything with that, but obviously I can't really change it here. Is there something up this bit? Looks like there ought to be, but it might be... Yeah, it's not possible to actually get that, so too bad. You know, like in Mario 3D Land, they hid extra lives and stuff in places like that. So clearly don't fall off here because there's a black hole and you will die. So that's not good. Shiny thing! Hit shiny thing! This is a life... I don't know if it's a life shroom straightly. I think it's called a life shroom. But it's it basically doubles your health. But if your health goes down below 4, it will disappear. So even, you know, you can't get more than that again. So it basically gives you a temporary second life bar for the stage. How does a ship not go into holes? I don't know, because it's got anti-gravity or something, I guess. But anyway, over here is a Luma, who will tell us use a star bit thing, I guess. Big danger, blah blah blah, if it gets really bad. Yep, as I was saying, it's the same as the plant thing, you know, before. The one which I showed off against the Dino Piranha thing. But yes, this recurring boss fight, King Calamite, is not overly difficult. It gets kind of a little bit tricky later on. But yeah, the idea with this guy is that you obviously don't want to try and get hit by the fireballs. You want to just go ahead and throw coconuts in his face, I guess. Ironically, the coconuts which he is throwing. However, it's a bit like the Phantom Ganon fight in that he will actually go ahead and repel them as well. And then he brings bubbles into play. So don't get hit by those because they're pretty bad. The bubbles are what sort of makes this a bit tricky at times because they can be annoying because they kind of get in the way. But they didn't get in the way this time, so that's fine. Obviously don't jump in the lava because like 64, you will get damaged for doing that. You know, it's not an instant kill, but you don't want to jump in the lava, obviously, because that would suck. I don't think I really need to explain not jumping in lava, but I've done it anyway, so whatever. So yeah, that is star number 4 in the game, I guess. We shall save indeed. Yeah, French octopus in space, obviously. So, now that we have done that, New Galaxy is the best place to go, so that is what we shall go to. Honey Hive Galaxy. This introduces a new mechanic to the game, which is pretty good. Obviously, you've got to get new mechanics in the first few levels, but this one is particularly nice. Yes, it is Bee Mario. So yeah, we're going into a Honey Hive, obviously. We've got to transform into a bee. That just makes total sense, right? Because Mario has always been able to transform into a bee. What are you talking about? Yes. If you look over this way, you get yourself a dude who can tell you about looking around and whatnot. So as I was saying, you can change the camera angle a bit. You can also change it so you can get some star bits. That was an M that was there, obviously. So yeah, just casually get yourself the extra life. Try obviously not to fall off, because that would be dumb. Get yourself a couple of star bits there if you choose. Maybe. I love the bees in this game as well. The bees are so cool. You can also use up to look and stuff. And look at his face! Is his face not just the most awesome thing ever? Seriously. I really don't know. His face to me is just great. So yeah. He got that smile and everything. Seriously. Anyway, I'm going this way because I feel like it, although there are star bits over there. Maybe I should grab those first. I can't see them from here. Whatever. Grab them first. You can grab star bits from any distance away so long as you can get your pointer over them. So that's pretty good. There's also a plant, thing over there. We might see that later too. Who knows? But if we go up here, we can wall kick up the side of this. And that gets us to this area, where we can stomp on some piranha plants if we choose to. I think it's a valid thing to do. That can go in, can get us to an inside of a pipe, and inside here is a bonus place with lots of dudes. Wow, they're not really dudes, obviously. Yeah, you can spin to kill these, but there is something else which is better to do in this place, which is to grab this question coin down here. And that gets us our first actual power of the game, Rainbow Mario! Complete with invincibility soundtracks! So yeah, you can obviously destroy all of these guys by being invincible. You can run faster as well, which is very good. And that is awesome. I'm not going to bother grabbing the rest of the things, because that's just not something I feel like doing. If you're quick enough, you can carry the power into this, back into this area, but there's not that much point to it. You're not going to get very long out of it, and really there's no need for the invincibility in this area. So, yeah. So that was Skittle Mario, obviously, and now we get another power-up, the Bee Mushroom. Yes, because I don't know if I can't remember if it's called a bee mushroom or it's like a honey mushroom or something, but yeah. Red and blue outfit is so tacky. Well, screw you, dude. No, it's not the way to the castle. These guys will run away from you, so you can do that. You can spin to knock them over. They will eventually fall over on their own if you leave them long enough. And, well, that's what they do. They're enemies that way that do stuff like that. This dude is teaching you about ground pounds here. Practicing not falling in the water. Well, yeah. It's basically ground pounding. We want to fly high. Well, we can't fly yet, except now we can! We have our second transformation. Bee Mario! Might be a honey mushroom actually, yeah, but Bee Mario can still do spins. His attack power is weaker. His spin is not as good as it was regularly. It doesn't like trigger everything. But you can see now we have a flying meter. So we can fly with the bee sounds and everything. If you touch water, you will de-transform. You know, you'll go back to regular Mario because bees don't like water, obviously. Just trying to think, is there any other area that I would want to go to at the moment? Not really. I don't want to risk trying to go over there. You also lose the ability to do long jumps and backflips with this. So it's much more restrictive on your movement, but you do get the hover, which is really good. However, when you are a bee, these guys actually decide to try and attack you. So that is different, you know. They act differently depending on whether you are... Why am I not picking these up? That's weird. Yeah, they act differently depending on whether you're a bee Mario or a different Mario. So, yeah, interesting point to note. Just do that, basically. There's an extra life here if you want it, so that's kind of good. And then, obviously, sliding down here gets you another extra life if you want. If you've lost your bee suit by now because you've been hit, yeah, taking a hit also makes you lose it. How many meters can you fly? I don't actually know. Probably, like, 20-something, I guess? I don't know. That's just a guess for me. If you are a bee, then these will not disappear, but if you're not a bee, then you will not be able to stand on the flowers here. So, yeah, Bee Mario has a lot of interactions in this game, and it's kind of cool that way. Obviously, honey kind of, yeah, honey is heavy when you're bucketing it around, man. You're holding a freaking, you know, you're using a bucket which is about the same size as you to carry honey around. Of course it's going to be heavy, Jesus Christ. But yeah, honey obviously slows you down. It also hinders your jumps, so if you're not using the bee, that's kind of annoying. Launch stars do not get rid of your bee power, so that's pretty good. Lots of stuff up here if you so choose to get it. But it's kind of hard to reach from down here. However, you do actually have to go up there. So the way that you do that is you go on these things. These flowers, you can, you know, shake the Wiimote and spin up them, just like you did the vine thing. And yeah, that's pretty much what you do with it. I don't know why you would make it a scale. It's just, you know, somebody asked on a scale of 1 to 10, how does that work? So obviously we get over here, and another mechanic for the bees. You can climb on honey. It's a blast. Yes, it is. However, what you can also do, you can also bring one of these vines up, which you can then shake, go all the way around, and alternate pathway. This game does very good at having, you know, does very good, yes. If you've lost your bee somehow, then you can get it from that. I don't know how you'd have lost your bee from down here, though. But just in case, you know, it does very good. It does a very good job of having alternate secrets and stuff. Also, when you are on the honey, you will basically fly straight up like this. You will not start flying in, you know, the vertical plane, if you will. It's weird to describe, but if you touch the wall at all, then you will start flying like that. So that's somewhat important to get used to. I guess maybe if you fall in love and died. I don't remember how this game deals with checkpoints, because the previous, the next game has like well-defined checkpoints, but this game kind of doesn't. So yeah. Also over here is a nice little bonus thing, which will get you some extra coins if you so choose to get them. It's kind of nice. Coins don't really matter much in this game though, so you don't need to worry too much about getting them. That was kind of convenient. Anywho, Queepy! A physician, maybe, no matter, most vexing, blah 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 blah. Itchiness! Oh no! We need to find the source. The way you do that, you climb on top of the queen bee. That's right, you, I think I'll let the viewers decide what this sort of symbolizes here. But anyway, she has launch star pieces around her wings. Her wings look really nice there, actually. Yeah, she has launch star pieces on her, and you have to pick all of those up. That's what's causing the itch here, I guess. Ah, oh, that feels good indeed. Yes, newbie. Indeed. So now we're done with that. If you go too far away from the source, I guess you fly in the normal vertical stuff as well. But yeah, that's pretty much how we get over here. And we come across recurring characters in this game. Arg, a bee! Oh no, it's Mario, obviously. Yes, the Toe Brigade is pretty much a recurring theme in this game. You know, yeah, we got lost with Luigi. Oh no, Luigi. Just remember, blah blah blah, found a power star, yes! We get a power star for absolutely nothing. So yeah, the Toe Brigade, there is this one here, there's the spinny dude, I think we saw the spinny dude before. There's the miner guy, there's the glasses guy, who is kind of a dude, I guess. And then there's the sleepy dude. So yeah. Look at him just spinning up there. He's still the freaking dude. That takes skill. I don't care what anybody says. That takes freaking skill doing that. Seriously. One arm and everything. That's crazy. Anyway, he turns into male Toad, so yeah. I think that will do for this part though, because this is like 27 minutes again. I really need to like, so I'm taking my time through this because I'm explaining some powers and stuff as we're going along. But yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. But yeah, that's definitely enough for this particular part. We got ourselves 3 stars as well, so that's kind of good. We can now go to a new place. Do that next time. Oh, yes it is. Heard from friends. Yep, the Toads have invaded the ship. Aw, she likes our name. How sweet. We shall talk to them next time. No, Ninja will not strip next time. Ew, no. So anyway, this is Gamer Cow. We have been playing Super Mario Galaxy, and next time we shall talk to the Toads and go for more stars.